What's good, everybody? This is the FMAP podcast with your host, DJ Punch.
And I'm the coolest motherfucker on the planet, CoolAzzCam.
And as always, this episode and all episodes are brought to you by Innovative Culture. Make sure you follow Innovative Culture on Instagram at innovative.culture. While you at it, follow the podcast at the FMAP podcast. While you got your thumbs on your phone, go ahead and follow your boy at I am DJ Punch, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole Shabam Boo Baby. Where they following you at, Cam?
You can follow me at CoolAzzCam. That's COOLAZZCAM.
Yes, sir. Make sure you subscribe to the website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. What is it? Just search Innovative Culture.
Innovative Culture. That's
Innovative
the channel.
Culture, the whole thing, baby. You know what it is. We got special guests in the building, man. I happened to walk into this man's shop, and he had it cracking in there, bro. The drinks they was on point, you know what I mean?
Man,
and then the food. I've been talking big shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I've been telling everybody. But they in my hometown of Bellflower, so we got the homie in the building. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, hi everybody. This is Luis, owner of Yummi Yummi Bionicos. Our Instagram is Yummi Yummi Bionicos. Come check us out. We got them yummy goodies.
Yes, sir. Oh, man, you got a catchphrase and everything. I like that. Hey, shout out to Milk and Media. We got her in the building working the boards at the moment. Yep. Go ahead, do your intro. You gotta do the intro.
Who am I? I am she, Milk and Media, and the place to be. You can follow me on Instagram at milkit_media or subscribe to my website at milkitmediamarketing.com.
Yes, sir. So, like I said, man, I happened to wander to the shop. I was going to Royal Cut. Shout out to the homie Vito, homie Keys over there, Royal Cut's barbershop. I was going over there. I was waiting to get a cut. And then I looked on the corner, and Milky was like, hey, that looks like a cool little spot to get something to eat. And I had never been there before.
Right.
I ain't gonna front, I've never seen it before.
Right.
So when I walked up, I just remembered going to the swap meet when I was a kid and get the strawberries with the cream on top and the granola. Mm-hmm. You know, I remember that shit.
Your little parfait.
Yeah, like a parfait. You know what I mean? I had that at the swap meet, and I just remembered, like, I wonder if they got that there. Not only did they have it there, bro, but they had a smoothie that tastes exactly like it.
Damn.
Strawberries and cream.
Strawberries and cream, bro.
You know.
Let's be specific of what it is. So when you go, you know, like, we about to change the name to it. I need the name of that to be like the Innovative Culture Strawberry.
Shout out to Bellflower, right? Everybody know, like, I'm always represent Bellflower.
Yep.
Punch got the shirt on right now. So to know that it's a business like this, you know, in the community, like where we can relive our childhood, like he said, like we can have the things that we used to have back then, and it's still available to us, you know, in different forms, different ways. You know, I know you put your own twist on it, and you got your own different varieties and recipes that you put together. So I want to know, like what is probably your number one seller?
Man, you know what? Thankfully, we have a lot of things that sell. Mm-hmm. A lot. It could be from our juices, the fresh greens, the smoothies. You know, the strawberries and cream one is right there in the top. But we got next door too. Our neighbors, he likes to get strawberry and orange.
Oh shit, that's a cold mix.
I'm like,
there.
wait a minute. He was the first one to ask me for that. And you know what? That thing hits.
Yeah.
That thing hits. So next time y'all around, come check it out. It's not on the menu. But ironically, we don't have orange on the menu as a fruit option, but we do have it because of one of our juices. But
So is it safe to say you have a secret menu?
Yeah, for real.
You know what? Now that I was thinking about it earlier, yes, we do. We have a couple of drinks in there.
I was thinking too, because, you know, there's some times when, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I smoke. And there's some times where you get the munchies or something. When I walked into the store earlier, I was just all, you know, I had just got done blowing the blunt. And it was the perfect compliment to that blunt. I'm not going to lie, bro. So, like, I always think about creative ways to do things, right?
Right.
So I'm thinking to myself, like, I wonder if you could ever just sit back high or, like, think of different flavors that maybe you could mix or different things you could think of. Like, that way you can get, like, a little secret menu going on.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool little option to have.
Yeah. And again, the same dude, about a week later, he comes back to me, right? And then he's like, hey, do a little throwback for me. You know, what is it? Vanilla ice cream, some orange.
See?
I'm like, man.
Hey, that motherfucker high.
I'm like,
That's the orange cream.
Yeah,
right?
that's that creamsicle.
Yeah, the creamsicle. It's a little throwback from the past, you know? Where do you see it nowadays? No.
I know Taco Bell tried to do a little drink for a minute, but that, you know.
That wouldn't work.
Nah, but
Taco Bell ain't gonna be no Yummi Yummi.
He was like, it wasn't no Yummi. Look at the swag, bro. I didn't see that shit at the shop.
that might be the one I want to try. That might be the one.
Definitely.
When I pull up, I feel like that's the one I ordered.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like I tell everyone, if we got it, there's no reason why not to make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say no.
How'd you get your start there?
So it started so the shop's been there since 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So it was under another previous ownership. Well, I'll always be thankful for, because those guys, out of all the people that they could have thought of, they thought of me when they wanted to sell the shop.
Did they already know you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We were actually customers back then,
okay.
late 2019.
Oh, that's dope. So you built
Yeah.
a relationship with
Yes.
them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But never did I ever expect for them to give me a call and be like, "Hey, we want to know if you're interested." We made I just told them, throw me a number, and we thankfully, with the help of friends and family, we got it done. So we've been there 6 months. You know, we've been throwing in new items. We're gonna bring back items from the past as well. It's just we're working things around them. So
That's cool.
Your whole business family owned and operated.
yeah, and it's the first one, and the goal is to multiply.
Okay.
Oh, cool,
So
man.
yeah, that's always the goal. So
When they approached you with the idea of taking over the business, did you have any interest before that in taking over any type of business, or what did you do before owning this?
before all of this, since I was 20, I've always wanted to be a business owner.
Okay.
But unfortunately, at the time, I didn't have the resources nor the help from others to make it happen. But that's always been on my plan. And then I used to work at Disney. before all of
okay.
that. So, you know, kind of chef background. And I was able to get some ideas to twist things around. So that's how it came to be.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then for that opportunity to pop up, did it seem like it popped up just at the right time for you, or was it just?
You know what? All I have to say, you know, God is good, and I've been praying for that day since forever, since I could think of.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for that. I'm always going to be thankful to the previous owners that were there for them. You know, shout out to them. Obviously, I don't want to give out any names, but thanks to them, this is a reality. Now the goal is to multiply and eventually help others too who want to start their own businesses. You know, so.
When you took over the business, what were one of the first things that you either changed or that you felt that you needed to keep to keep the place more established? What was the biggest?
As far as change,
Decision, maybe.
The only change we were doing is actually adding new things. Right now, we didn't make any changes to the menu because it's good. It's a really good menu. So, you know, thanks to them, that it's working. You know, you guys love the strawberries and cream, the fresh greens, the sandwiches. Thankfully, we got that presser. I'm like, damn.
Oh,
You
man.
know, so
That's a little step up, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Get the little panini cracking.
So they were able to pave the way for me, but now I have some crazy ideas that I want to do into that shop. So making it fully known by a lot of people. That's the goal.
That's great,
Yeah,
man.
That's great.
Thank you.
How do you, when you start to get creative and think about these ideas, what's your process of thinking about them? Are you like testing things out? Are you maybe just writing things down at first to see maybe if it would work? Or
For me, it's writing things down. Sometimes it's weird because sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, you use the restroom and stuff, and I'm like, sometimes it's just chilling, and then I randomly think about, you know, oh wait, well, how come we didn't do like a PB&J smoothie? Or how come we don't bring acai bowls into the shop? You know, why not have that mixture of everything in there? You know, it's possible. Why not?
you can go and just write it down.
Yeah, write it down.
You're like a rapper, bro. It's like you in the middle of the night, you go pee, and then you got a bar stuck in your head. You don't go write this down real quick.
Yeah, man. So
Use the voice recorder on your phone.
Yeah. You get creative, bro. Remembering shit. I got some stuff on my voice recorder to where if I listen back to it, I probably wouldn't know what the fuck I was talking about. But
at the end of the day, as long as it makes sense, you know.
That's dope.
Yeah, so
I've tried to get creative when it comes to making, like, you know, growing up, it's like I don't know if you're Mexican, but I'm Mexican.
Right.
Making the licuados.
yeah.
So those were like the shakes and stuff like that. I used to throw random things in there, throw bananas and oranges and see what worked and what don't work. A lot of my shit didn't work because I always try to put too much.
Yeah.
You know, I would always do extras with it. It wouldn't ever work out for me. For you, like, what do you favor when you looking for a drink? As far as like, what type of flavors do you like?
You know what? I love oranges, so I try to mix orange with literally almost everything, and I've noticed that it goes with everything. Hey, you could put, you know, orange and blueberries as long as you put the right amount. it's gonna come out good. Watermelon orange, that's a very good combination. Who would have ever thought? But
Damn.
Hey, you back there just mix shit.
Watermelon
just
and orange. That's a cold combo.
yeah. So and then once you have it, man, mango pineapple. That's
And
really
you
good.
have those on the menu.
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
Look, I'm getting excited right now.
The only thing I need to add to the menu is
What
the
time
berries.
y'all open?
We open at 11.
11. Okay, yeah.
What's something on the menu that you take off?
That I would take off.
Yeah.
One of the juices from the juice bar. But then I realized there's no point because so we have the citrus greens, right? So that one comes with grapefruit, kiwi, orange, strawberry, spinach. So the first time I had it, I really liked the combination. Then we started throwing in, instead of the grapefruit and the kiwi, we started in throwing watermelon and pineapple. It's a game changer. I'm like, damn. So it's probably one of those that I would want to take out, but at the same time, I have people coming like, hey, can you just add this instead?
Yeah.
I'm like, go for it. Let's do it.
That's cool that you're able to do that, because there's a lot of people that won't change shit on the menu, like no substitutions.
Yeah, and I noticed that, and I try to be open about it and be like, why not? Because at the end of the day, it's all about the customer.
I think people do that though because customers return, and
Right.
a lot of businesses start getting upset because they're getting so many returns over
Right.
something that the customer said they wanted.
Yeah.
Because the customer's telling you they want you to do the substitution. This is what they want, but then
Right.
they like, oh no, I don't like it here. I
Yeah.
want something else. Give me the regular one that you recommended in the first place.
Yeah, I feel you.
You ever ask somebody, or has anybody ever asked you to recommend something, you give it to them, and they're just like, nah, I'm good. This ain't it.
Thankfully, it hasn't happened yet. Knock on wood, but it hasn't happened yet.
I'm just saying, because a lot of people do have different tastes, but
Yes.
and something that you might like, that might not be what they're looking
Right.
for.
Right.
But then again, why the fuck you asking me? You know what I mean? Like, I try to throw you something random, and you're just like, nah.
Well, it's like with the actually I've sampled a couple of times the cream that we use for the Bionicos and the strawberries and cream, the one, and surprisingly I get a few people that tell me, oh, it's too sweet for me. Again, it all comes to the taste buds, and I get it, I understand. So I'm like,
But what can you do about it being too sweet?
Right?
Can't do shit, right?
No, because that's what the recipe is.
You gotta take the risk. Look, bro, this is how good your food is. I got diabetes. I'm over there fucking that up. I ain't supposed to be drinking that like that, bro. I'm over there just taking like slow sips of it. Pause. I'm risking my life to drink this juice, bro. That's how good it is.
Right. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Thank you guys for the invite.
Yeah, hell yeah. But I know the Super Bowl that's happened this weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know that I had a team. I was going for a team. It didn't work out my way.
I was going for a team.
You was going for a team that did work out your way, bro. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I watched. Well, actually, that day we closed at. I didn't get home until 4 because we closed at 3:30 because we actually got backed up.
Oh shit! See, that's a good
thankfully
thing.
we got a lot of people coming in ordering trays at the last minute and everything. So, but at the
Oh
end,
man, so did you get a lot of orders for that?
oh yeah.
So yeah, that was probably a day that was real big for you. So is it like any specific days out the year where like all right, this is gonna be busy, like a holiday or is it normally just random?
No, thankfully for our first time being there for Thanksgiving, Christmas, we did have like options for like we do like mini party trays, so we got a lot of orders of that. So and then also we did sell the churro cheesecakes, pumpkin cheesecakes,
Ooh,
even
wow.
peppermint cheesecakes.
So you make all
Damn,
kinds of
dog.
cheesecakes too?
Well, that department that's all my girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the baker of the family.
But
She's the-
wait,
Call her by
I'm saying
name.
y'all got a
What's her
family
name? What's her
business.
Instagram?
her name's Stephanie. So
Hey, Stephanie.
I wish she was here, but things happening.
Next time, we got another space for her.
Yeah, definitely.
That's cool.
That's definitely somebody you recommended for that though. Like I mean, if it's all coming out of the same place, it's the same family. Everybody's putting out the same type of energy for each other. It's like, yeah, it might as well be yours. It's just like it's hers. The same way that your shop is the same way. Because I feel like y'all a team, no matter what.
Yes.
Right now, you
Right.
out here promoting her, and I'm pretty sure she's promoting you everywhere else.
Yeah,
How
she
did she-
puts in a lot of grinding for us, and I can't thank her enough, and I'm very appreciative of her.
How did she react when you first told her, when you first came to her with the idea?
she was excited, but we at the same time we were nervous, you know, and it's normal. But together we over the past 7 months now, you know, we've been progressing a lot, and we're very proud where we're at.
That's great.
You know, we have a 2-year-old son that we're very proud of. Thank you. That we're very proud of, and basically at the end of the day, we're doing this for him. You know, so.
That's cool. Are you doing it with the idea of maybe being able to pass a business down to him, or?
I hope so. I hope 18, 20 years from now, that's his mentality, that wants to, you know, take over the business and everything. But only time will tell. But I really hope, and we'll try to influence that on him. You know, or at the end of the day, he wants to do something else or go to college, then we'll be right there 100% for him too.
He could go to college to help the family business shit.
Yeah.
College expensive though.
Yeah, very expensive. So
you gotta have a successful business to send these kids to college these days. Cause damn,
because it's ridiculous what colleges are
student loan debt.
I had to tell my son, I was like, hey man, look at me, bro. You gotta get good at something. You gotta get good at something for the simple fact that college is expensive. You need to get work towards a scholarship or something, bro. Because this shit ain't coming out of Papa's pockets very easily. You know what I mean? It's some real shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's crazy that we have to pay that much of amount of money to get a college education.
Yeah.
But
it's a business.
It's a business. Yeah.
Well, there are people that are stuck in the middle when you go and you apply for what do you apply for? Not the scholarships, but financial aid. Some people, they don't qualify because they're their family's right in the middle.
Make too much money, your household make too much money or something like that, and then, you know, they don't really want to give you, then they feel like you can't afford it, but you really can't.
Right.
Because that's not really your money, and they don't really know what your parents do with their money.
Your parents ain't trying to cut you that check. Shit. You trying to go to school, not the kid, not the parents. Shit.
Right. But
and then depending on how many kids it is in the house and all of that, all that make a difference.
Yeah.
You know?
But like you said, at the end of the day, it's all business. It's all business. So.
Big business.
I look back at that and I think about how ungrateful I was. Because I had my parents, they was like, damn, they was like, all right, go to school. You know, that first year they saw any type of slack and they was like, nah, we ain't helping none of that. We ain't helping none of that no more. But I see that now as a parent. You know what I mean? It took me to be a parent to be able to see that.
Right.
You know, to be able to learn these type of lessons, because I would be heated at my son if I sent him to school and he did the same shit that I did as a kid. You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah. I agree. That's why, you know, I mean, they say whatever we did to our parents, our kids are going to be doing it to us too. That's how we learn.
Yeah, my pops wasn't lying on that one either. He got me with that one. I remember he was telling me that shit growing up. I had to look at him one day like, man, you
I feel like that just shows me like, all right, you did it too. That's basically what you're saying.
Hey, yeah, how bad were your parents? You ever think about that type of shit? How bad your parents were? Because they try to teach you lessons and shit like that, but like, you know what I mean? You never know. Your parents were probably a little thotty or something back in the day. You don't even know it.
The same line you're telling me is the same line that your parents told
him. Yeah. Yeah,
that's some cold shit.
And it just get passed down from generation to generation.
Until someone breaks it.
Yeah. Hell, ain't nobody breaking it. It's a world full of I told you so.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all down the line.
That's true.
I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. Shit. Let's see what I got.
You get on my nerves. I hope you start breaking generations. I light my candle and hope for you.
Hey, look, that candle shit scared me. You ever heard, okay, let me ask you some questions. This is just on some conversational shit.
No, yeah, go.
Okay. People around me start talking about crystals and stuff, right? Crystal, you ever heard of crystals? Like the rocks and stuff like that?
Right.
They're supposed to have what, like energy? They're supposed to have energy. Right. Come on, like help me. Don't fucking, y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about.
All right, Punch, we understand what you're talking about, but I know you making the point. Come
so
on.
My question is, like, do you feel like that, like, there's some type of energy that can come off of crystals or any type of like burning a candle or something like that? Especially, I'm not going to lie with the candle thing, because Mexicans burn candles like a motherfucker. Like, you see Mexican candles at the grocery store. Like, there's a section for Mexican candles at all grocery stores with the Virgin Mary on it and everything.
Like, what you mean when you manifest? Or?
Like manifestation, like believing in energy, like things like that.
Yeah.
How deep do you believe in stuff like that?
Honestly, I do believe in it. Again, I believe in that. I believe in the power of prayer. Mm-hmm. You know, all that works. I
believe in it to a certain extent.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. To a certain extent, it might even scare me. because some shit work, and then I just get a little scared. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, even prayer scares me sometimes, because I'll pray, and then like some shit will happen my way, and then I'll be like, ooh, and I'll be like, oh, that was too much, like, that was too powerful. Okay. You know what I mean? And
so
then
what about manifestation? Do you believe that scares you? Like when you say something, you speak it into existence, and it really happens.
So I believe in that, but I believe in that also in the reverse way, because I'm a negative person. I also believe that I probably manifest negative things as well. And that's the scary part about everything to me.
Right.
Well, I think we all do that as human beings. You got to take the good with the bad. But I feel like we got to kind of encourage the good more than the bad.
Yeah,
you know?
Of course.
Like you got to want the good more than the bad. But the more that we sit up and we think about the bad, the more we going to focus on the bad, and that's what we see in front of us.
Yeah.
That's deep.
I mean, do you agree?
That's where your attention is, you know?
I understand
It's
that.
true. It's true.
I understand all that. The problem is I'm naturally a negative person. So my thought automatically goes negative, right? If there's anything negative, think about, and it's almost like a checklist for me. Like, I gotta look for, like, make sure ain't no negative in this. I gotta like some files. I gotta file through some shit. Like, I mean, negative. Make sure ain't no negative in this. And as soon as negative, I found it. I'm looking for it. Yes, I am. I don't know how to take my focus off of the negative. All I do is focus on the negative. And then once I'm like, okay, can I get over this negative? All right, cool. Now let's go to the positive. That's my issue.
Yeah.
But the first thing you do is look for that negative.
That's one of the first things I do, yes.
So you already anticipating the negative.
Yeah,
Of
exactly.
course.
So it's bound to happen. It's
Of
bound to
course.
happen.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
going to happen because you're asking for it. You're manifesting the negative.
I'm explaining exactly what I said. I'm manifesting manifestation, whatever, the negative. I'm just admitting to exactly what the fuck I do.
So have you thought about thinking about the positive first?
Yes. And when I think about the positive, I go, damn, what if I can't do this every time? Oh, I just went negative.
Right.
See, that's the type of shit I do.
Okay.
I don't know, bro.
You know what?
I need help.
You know what? No, it's not that. It's just sometimes I do that. And Steph, actually recently, actually yesterday, we were in a tough spot, kind of arguing, but at the same time, she came up to me like, it's gonna be okay. Stop thinking about the negative. Think about the positive. You got to be patient. And she's right. As much as I hate to admit it, but she's right. Stephanie, you're right.
Huh? Damn. You did that.
Now I'm going to say your name.
Hey, you going to get some tonight. Shit. Baby number 2 on the way.
And I'm like, you're right. And then I afterwards, I just sat back and thought, I'm like, okay, that's true. It's true. So it's true. There are rocks, man. There are rocks. And
what was your biggest struggle when you started?
I would the biggest struggle, and to this day, I'm not gonna lie, feeling like we're not gonna have enough, customers for the day. But
damn, man,
that's
some shit.
It is, because you think about it, I'm like, shoot. You think, unfortunately, there's other stories about other small businesses who are struggling as well, especially right now after a pandemic. We're still in a pandemic, but it gets to me sometimes. And then back to manifesting. Like 2 weeks ago, I had my candle and everything, and I manifested. I'm like, hey, just let my shop be successful. And last week, ironically, man, we were so busy all week. I'm like, and obviously I couldn't forget about prayer too. I prayed, and man, one night last week, I showed up, said hi to everybody, all my in-laws, my family was there. And then I just went straight to bed. I'm like, no, my back hurts. I'm going to lay down. Next thing you know, I wake up. It's 4 a.m. I'm like, what the hell just happened here? I'm like, what happened to dinner? Like, dinner's done. And now you got to focus on breakfast. I'm like, damn. That's how busy we were. Yeah. And I'm thankful for that.
He said, I prayed on that. You're the reason why it was hot last week. Shit.
So, yeah. But that's probably one of the things I still struggle with. But I got to stay positive. I know eventually where I want Yummi Yummi to be at, I know it's going to be at the top, and people are going to get to know it, and the day we hire people, I got to make sure you treat everyone with respect, So, but that's the goal, and I know we're going to make it happen. I know we are.
One of the greatest things about being an entrepreneur and being a boss and having your own business is setting your own schedule. So if you were to set your own schedule in an ideal world, what would it be? 6 o'clock waking up, meditation, feeding the kids. Like, where's your day starting?
Ironically, I have a list for that, but I haven't followed up with that list. You know?
Hey, I got a list too, bro.
It's tough.
Every day is different.
Yeah,
huh?
every day is different, and it's tough. I wake up, I write down 6 in the morning, wake up, take my walk, go for a run, do something. But it's just hard.
Turn it to 6:52.
Everything after that be like just completely random. But like, all right, now I got to do this. But then
I'll be like that too. But I wake up first thing in the morning. If I do go work out, unfortunately, my post workout is a nap.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that just fucked the whole day up.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's 6 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get up right now. I'm gonna get up, and then next thing you know, I start watching, ESPN or whatever's. And the next thing you know, it's 7:30, and I'm like, shoot, I gotta go shower.
Yeah.
So
You shower. See?
I'm like, forget the workout. I just go shower, then go lay down, and then my son wakes up, feed him breakfast.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's 10 o'clock. I'm like, shoot, I gotta go. I gotta go buy product for the business. 11 o'clock, we're there, open, boom. And then it's the same thing again. It's like a chain that I can't break yet. Mm-hmm. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's just laziness or the mentality of it, of not doing.
I think it's a mentality. It's a mentality of it, because I've been in the same slump to where I feel like I want to put a schedule together, but I just haven't done it. And even if I have put a schedule together, I haven't stuck to the schedule because it's just being consistent. I think that's the biggest obstacle I'm going through right now.
Yeah.
Or even like I might be looking for that spark to be like, all right, today gonna be the day, and you looking for that perfect day for everything to line up and happen.
Right.
But as soon as that one thing fuck up, it's like, oh no, that's it.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, never mind. You know what? I need an extra hour of sleep.
Yeah.
That's it. But it's hard to break that chain, but we got to do it.
Yeah.
If we want to, we could do it.
When you took over the business, did they train you like a new employee before you fully took it over?
Yeah. Yeah, she actually gave us a week. Mm-hmm. And then afterwards, she was like, all right.
Keys, like, here you go, I'm retiring. I'm going to fucking...
I'm going to do my own thing. And then, at first, I'm not going to lie, I was a nervous wreck. As soon as I heard people walking in, I'm like, oh my God, like...
Even your greeting when they come in, like, I don't know, do I say hello? Do I say welcome?
It's like, oh man, at one point last time, so we took over in August, right? Mm-hmm. To my bad luck, the AC broke down. Mm-hmm. Man. Inside that building, at 90-degree weather outside, it was like 110 in there.
And you sit right on the corner, so when the sun kind of hits in the afternoon, it warms up.
Oh, man. There was one week, it was just horrible. It was horrible, sweating and everything. I'm like, I hate it. Mm-hmm. But, it took a week for them to repair the AC, but afterwards we were chilling. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, that was probably the biggest thing for me. When people would walk in and I was still new and learning the business and everything. Yeah. But now, man, I handle it like nothing, thankfully.
Hey, bro, I didn't know you was only there for like a year. I thought you had been there. I thought you started the business low key.
I wish, but no. I'll always be thankful to the previous owners. Those guys are awesome. If they get to hear this podcast, blessings to them, because they started something really nice. Mm-hmm. I really love the menu, and the menu works, and we're gonna keep adding more to our menu, and hopefully it happens soon.
What are some ideas you got for the menu?
Again, I want to be like, I want to say like multiversal. Mm-hmm. We want to add some coffee, some pastries. We want to add some acai bowls. Mm-hmm. We want to bring back the esquites. We want to do breakfast sandwiches in the mornings. So those type of things that we want to do. I want to add another thing of ice cream in there, so we can have a little bit more options for ice cream. So,
okay.
It's a little spot with so many things. Mm-hmm. I know, we'll see. Hopefully we make it happen soon. So, step by step.
Having a culinary background, do you think that helped you moving over, even though it was like, what kind of culinary background do you have? What were you doing?
Well, back then, when I used to work at Disney, mm-hmm. it used to be the chefs and then the leads. I was the lead, mm-hmm. But we worked under a lot of chefs, a lot of great chefs, and then they came up with crazy ideas. Mm-hmm. Obviously I can't bring the exact same recipe and idea to my shop because
shit,
copyrights and shit,
secret menu,
right? But not only that, but at the end of the day, you could only change one thing out of that recipe. That's it. No one's gonna tell you anything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I have some ideas. I do plan to open up a burger joint too later on.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I have a list already ready to go I want to have alcohol in that place, so everybody's chilling, vibing.
Oh, we got aspirations, bro.
Oh man,
I know all that. I thought I was just getting a smoothie. Shit.
Oh man, that's a lot of options, a big variety of different things that you can get out of one place.
yeah.
And where y'all located at one more time? Like where can they find you in Bellflower?
We're at 17057 Bellflower Boulevard. We're literally on the corner of Park Street and Bellflower Boulevard, right in front of the 76 gas station and Chevron. Yeah, it's a Chevron.
Right on the corner.
Yep. I always tell everybody, if you guys see the balloons outside the shop and right in the corner, we're open. Because the balloons is a sign. All right, y'all open.
Gotta
Y'all
let
open.
you know. Gotta let you know.
Yep.
The balloons. That's what I gotta look for when I'm going down the street. I gotta see if the balloons is up.
You know when to slow down now.
Yeah. For real, I'm pulling up. I'm going tomorrow.
Man,
I ain't gonna front, bro.
come
I'm not
out.
gonna
You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. So,
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
man, I wish I could say it all, but if I had a choice,
Favorite combo? Make it a combo. Drink and a sandwich, or drink and a.
it would be the sandwich, the tuna sandwich.
Ooh.
You can't go wrong with tuna.
Real tuna,
Yep.
not that Subway shit.
No. But the tuna sandwich, that's one of our biggest sellers too. You know, grab it with the little soda or chips. Have you ever guys had the Tostilocos?
Yeah.
Have you ever had it with Doritos?
No.
Dorilocos.
Wait.
extras.
Say that one more time.
Dorilocos.
Damn, that's so far. Do you use like the spicy nacho Doritos?
Hey, yeah.
Hey, you already caught Cam. CoolAzzCam all in.
We have that. Dorilocos. You can't go wrong with them. The original ones are amazing.
What's
but-
all on there?
So it comes with jicama, cucumber, you know, the pork skins. We got Japanese peanuts, tamarind candy, lime, chamoy, Valentina, all that. I actually have a regular customer who comes in. He likes to add the little salsagueti on top of it. It's pretty good. Actually pretty good. To me, it might be a little bit too sweet, but it's really, really delicious. Because once you mix the lime, the chile, the chamoy, it's a perfect
I
combination.
got cousins that go crazy with that shit.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you seen put on that?
Watermelon, salsagueti, and what was that one thing?
That shit sound like a stomach ache.
You know what it
There's
does?
a lot of different shit mixed together. You
It's
know?
just that spaghetti is what get. You guys know what that is? It's that candy that look like spaghetti, but it's like a hot sauce candy.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, but it actually, when you have it with fruit, it's actually really good.
I mean,
But
that with watermelon sound good to me.
to me, that was a little bit different. That was a little bit odd. But you know what? Like I tell you guys, if I have it and you want it that way, why not?
Do you eat watermelon with tahini?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
some tahini up. Tahini is so good. I knew somebody that went off to college and had to have that shit shipped to them
I
in
eat it
college.
on the palm of my hand.
Like Lucas.
Yeah.
I eat tahini like Lucas. That shit's legit.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking love
Tahini with fruit, anything in fruit in general.
Shout out to
it goes
tahini. They
really
got the
well.
low sodium with the blue top. Y'all seen the low sodium tahini for the old motherfuckers?
Because now you see it in drinks and alcohol drinks.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, you see the rim covered with tahini, chamoy. Man,
What's that shit called?
Micheladas?
Michelada.
micheladas. Yeah.
Michelada. You like that shit?
Nah.
Why?
I like my beer regular
That's
without all
regular
that
beer.
I see the cup. It be having all the the chili around the rim and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. That's a little too much.
Then they start putting candy in it now.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, I can't do it. Give me a regular Modelo straight up.
He said regular Modelo boys.
That's it. But yeah, now they started getting more crazy creative with adding candy to it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, like that's an interesting combination. But hey, if it's selling, that means it's working.
Shit, look, man, you gonna pay me for it? I'll put it together for you.
Yeah.
Shit.
But they get popular at bars and things like that. You know, like people go out and they really order that at the bar. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Give me the michelada with all of the more extra.
Even
Extra.
shots.
Yeah.
Even the shots, they'll put the tajin limon, and then they have the small watermelon candies. I noticed this at one of the restaurants. They do that, and then they cover the gummies or whatever, the watermelon candy and chamoy and tajin as well. and then they serve it right next to it.
I'm here for that.
Damn, dog.
I support that.
I support that. I'm saying, man.
It's like, man, I always wondered, like, where are you guys getting all these ideas? It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's like, okay, so all the hot Cheeto girls is coming out with that, because you gotta think about the girls when we was young and they was eating hot Cheetos.
What is a hot Cheeto girl?
It's the girls that was eating hot Cheetos when we was kids, man. And it's like, why are you eating that shit like 24/7? Like the fingers is always red.
I was watching a review or something on YouTube, and they said something about a hot Cheeto girl anthem. Like,
Is that real?
a thing?
I don't know. I thought I just said that right now. I didn't know that was a thing.
that's
already.
I didn't even know.
I'm just saying, them the girls that grew up and started making this shit. My cousin and them, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
My cousins and them, they're the ones that
So
started.
you
making
talking
it.
about some specific hot Cheeto girls?
No, I'm just saying, like those are the type of girls that made it.
Oh.
The ones that grew up and it's like, I wonder if I put. The ones that grew up became adults and said, damn, we could buy all this shit and actually do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one person who came in with wanted the hot Cheetos with chamoy and limon and everything. I'm like, damn, really? And I had a little bit of it. I'm like, damn, this is actually
See,
pretty good.
you turned into a hot Cheeto girl, bro. They done got your ass. They done got you, bro. But you say you used to work at Disneyland, man. What specifically, where did you work? Or was it Disneyland or at Disney?
DCA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was there 11 years, and you know, it was a good 11 years. I ain't gonna lie. Every culinary aspect, I know because of them. You know, and then obviously, because they gave me, one of the chefs was like, just grab a bunch of different shit from the menus and
He's over there ratatouilleing it up.
Yeah, pick it, and then combine it. And you know, and it's true. Like that's how they come up with menus and all that stuff. So I'm like, damn, a lot of there's what's it called? Pastrami. Pastrami. You know how pastrami, it depends who makes it. It could be salty as shit. It could be salty as shit. So what we did was we combined something sweet with it. Man,
Wow.
that was like shit.
It changed the game, bro.
I'm like, okay, I didn't even complain about the saltiness part anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, because the sweet complemented it. I'm like, all right.
Let me tell you something about my Super Bowl party, bro. We had charcuterie, right? You like charcuterie? You ever did charcuterie? It's the same idea, same concept, bro. Get a piece of like prosciutto, it's extra salty. Then you put a little bit of that fig jam on it, B. Then you put like a grape.
So it could balance it out.
Then you change it up. And you put a cashew. Bro, that shit fire.
One cashew on there.
One cashew, fuck it up, bro. It's glorious. I'm telling you. And the only reason why I did that shit, or even like thought about the charcuterie, was because of that song by what's his name? That's how he ended it. Eating charcuterie and putting juice in my fro. So pimp on. What's his name? Akeem Ali.
Yeah.
Bro, at the end he said charcuterie. That shit made me Google it.
Yeah.
Timmy Casanova, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, charcuterie. Charcuterie.
Yeah.
You never did that? You ever do charcuterie?
No.
You never did it, but you know what it is, huh?
Yeah.
You guys gotta try it, bro. I'm telling you.
You
Change
get
your
the
fucking
cheese
life.
boards, you know. You get the cheese, the fruit, the crackers. You know, the
telling you.
sliced deli meats. you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, that shit fire. Where? What restaurant did you work at DCA?
It's called Smoke Jumpers Grill. Yeah, I started there. It was a good time. A lot of good people. I met a lot of good people there. And at the same time, we met, you know, the Bad Apples, too. It's like anywhere we go, you know?
Yeah.
What's one of your fondest memories of working there?
Man, there's so many. But
Working in the kitchen get pretty interesting.
oh, man.
I mean, if you
I did it for
You know
10
what,
years.
though? you know what? The funny thing about Disney is like working is like being back at high school.
for real,
Man.
Because
Man,
everybody's
the drama
childish.
and shit.
The drama is very. No matter how old you are, no matter how old you could be,
Give
you
us
still
some
gonna act like.
juice. I was like, give us some juice.
he was like Winnie the Pooh was
I know
over
you
there
got a good
fighting with
story.
Princess Leia over there.
For 10, 11 years, I know you got a good story in
There's
there.
a lot of good stories.
Because
bro.
he knew exactly how to pull any type of story out of you, pause. Because he got like, he used to work in the kitchen, so he know about the drama high school shit you talking about.
Yeah, you see, I got excited because I was like, I knew he got a good one coming. Yeah.
Shit, what you got, Cam? You got one? What's
share
up?
a story. Share a story.
Oh man, I got plenty. I was running the kitchen one time and everybody was like, man, everybody was so high one day. Everybody decided, you know, we just gonna ride all the little carts, you know. They was riding them around. It was upstairs and downstairs, right? So our cooking line was downstairs, but upstairs we had like an assembly room.
Right.
So in the assembly room, you know, you got about like 5 or 6 like people that's packing, you know, meal prep, things like that. But it's like a refrigerator. 30 degrees, everybody in there with sweaters on, you know, double layer. But, you know, we got these carts, you know, like kitchen carts, the same kind you would use in any kitchen, where you would push like heavy containers around with.
Right.
But instead of pushing the containers around, they riding them like fucking scooters. You know. So I'm hearing shit bouncing like from upstairs. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm thinking like somebody fell or like some real shit happened, something broke.
You on some manager shit?
Yeah, I go up there, these motherfuckers is like, everybody looking at each other, like,
damn.
Yeah, so it sounds like a whole.
I think if you're in the food industry, you're bound to hear a bunch of everything. You get from, you know, people getting high in the refrigerator, because that's what happened in one of the refrigerators one time. This one chick got smoking a blunt inside the refrigerator, and then fortunately homegirl got caught and let go. And then to being at the parking lot from
thought
Disney,
the wind was gonna blow it, the fucking fan was gonna blow it, but it still smelled like
Disneyland though. I ain't gonna lie, I've smoked at Disneyland.
You can still smell that shit.
Yeah.
No, she smoked in the cooler. Like,
in the cooler, yeah.
You walk inside the refrigerator and think that how did she light it though with the fans?
I don't know, but she did.
I used to do that shit at Walmart. Just pull up.
Yeah. You can do that at Walmart. Everybody work at Walmart.
Everybody work at Walmart.
You see the people who fucking work at Walmart?
Yeah.
Like sometimes.
I ain't gonna lie. I the only reason why I worked at Walmart was to show the judge that I could have a job. And like once I got off probation, I quit.
They wouldn't hire me. I applied at Walmart.
You had to be a bad motherfucker to not get hired at Walmart. Oh, that's because you used to work for the ops. You used to work for Kmart.
Yeah, that's probably.
That's why they didn't hire your ass. See, you couldn't.
For real?
You couldn't just go to
Kmart.
Knott's Berry Farm, bro. Because you worked at Disneyland. That's that type of shit.
Oh damn! I didn't know that. You worked at Kmart. You won't get hired at Walmart.
Knott's would hire people from Disney. They would encourage that shit.
No,
Yeah,
ironically,
we want that shit.
Ironically, a lot of other places hire people from Disney because they know what Disney represents when it comes to customer service.
If you say you stayed at
that's
Disney
nice.
for anything over than a year, like they gonna fuck with you because you were consistent and they know you're gonna show up.
Yeah.
and that's what they look for.
I heard they got like 3-hour shifts at Disney.
No, they have the 4-hour shifts, but not 3-hour shifts.
Catching a 4-hour shift.
Yeah.
They got some cool jobs at Disney. What was the job at Disneyland besides working in the kitchen that you would have been down for?
Originally, I wanted to be in attractions.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just handle the rides, chill. Because I've seen those guys. Them motherfuckers just chilling, you know, until someone messes up.
Yeah.
Like someone tries to do something stupid.
They get paid good?
You know what? Everyone's different. I wouldn't know what to tell you how much they're getting paid at attractions, but food started getting paid a little bit better now. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, were you there when they was going on strike and stuff?
Yeah.
How was that shit? I know Biden, who went in there? Bernie Sanders went in there.
Yeah.
Had y'all motherfuckers throwing
Yeah,
a rally?
everybody would be literally outside of the Disneyland welcome sign on Harbor Boulevard, right there. And then it's funny because people who were against vaccines, they would be there at 5 a.m. already protesting and everything. And
Oh man.
yeah, as long as they didn't cross that line into Disney, they were fine to do whatever they wanted outside in the streets. But it's crazy. It's crazy.
Man.
Have you ever seen like a time where one of the attractions messed up?
Not personally.
I'm about to say,
I remember
every day.
So now I can tell you when the
that
oven stopped working.
Incredicoaster stop every fucking day.
Hey, you know what? The one scary part was when we were at working, where the Incredicoaster, you know how it does that loop?
Yeah.
When it was doing the loop, it froze right there in the circle. So
Fuck
everybody
no.
was head down.
I'm afraid of heights, so like
Me too.
This is
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, oh no, thank God it's not me. But
I think about that shit every time I'm about to go on that loop part. I'm like,
it's scary because some kid, I don't remember if it was a kid or an adult who dropped their backpack and it landed on the rail.
oh shit.
Yeah. It landed
That's some
on the
Final
rail.
Destination shit.
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, imagine it falling on the other people in the.
It was scary. I'm like, damn. But thankfully everybody was safe. So, but like you said, that's some Final Destination. So we all saw those first 3 movies. I was paranoid every time I see a semi truck with those logs.
That movie fucked me up.
To this day,
yeah.
That movie those movies fucked me up. I remember
if I'm behind anything that where it looked like something's gonna fall off this truck, like should be hanging off.
a fan that just and it stop right here, and you be like, it'd be that last breath where you're like, it didn't get me, and then boom, you get hit right there. You dead.
I'm switching lanes as soon as I see this shit and I get close. I'm like, hell no, I'll switch lanes and get over quick.
Yeah,
It's
and
water bottles for me. If I drop a water bottle, I instantly think final destination.
Oh, underneath the pedal.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah. It's no, but for me, yeah, it's every time I see a truck with those logs, I'm like, oh heck no. Final destination. Either I'm getting out or I'm braking and waiting until it's long gone. So
Yeah.
So I'm like, man.
I could feel that. I'm like, that shit. What was the one with the roller coaster? Because that one specifically is like what you were talking about with the backpack dropping. I think that was like number 3 or something.
I think that was 3. That was number 3. Yeah.
That shit fucked me up from roller coasters.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
right.
where everybody was in a specific order on the roller coaster, like where they was sitting at.
Yeah.
And then the ones thought they got away with it at the end, and then bam, they on the same subway or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like, man, yeah, the hell no, you ain't getting away. So, something like
What are
that.
some other movies that like impacted you guys like as children?
It.
Where you're stuck like
It.
that.
I'm scared of clowns. It.
Shoot. You know what? In the beginning, I was afraid of when I was little, when Chucky came out, that first, second movie, I'm like, every time they were trying to give me a doll or something, oh, hell no. Like, keep that away from me.
So my parents used to scare the fuck out of me when I was a kid.
Oh, they like that shit.
Like they would laugh at it, like
That's
like we gonna make
That's
sure that you
style.
ain't scared of shit when you're an adult, that kind of shit. But I'm like, we would go to Not Scary Farm. I'm like fucking 7 years old, and they really got fucking, these people with makeup on, fucking running up on me and running on their knees, with
Sliding and
bells
shit, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. And they just on the side laughing, like, look at him.
So they tormented you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
maybe the person I am today.
Yeah.
That should scare you now?
Nah.
You
I
like
kind of
clowns?
laugh at. I still get jump scares.
Did I go to Not Scary Farm with you?
I'm pretty sure.
That clown one?
I'm pretty sure at some point.
There was one that was
We
bad.
went 1 year.
There was one that was bad. And there was a clown. I didn't even know it was a clown one. And I'm scared of clowns. I'm telling you, that movie,
they
fucked
had
me
the
up.
different mazes.
The original one, right?
The original one fucked me up. I
With
can't even watch it.
What was his name? Tim Allen?
No,
I think- no.
Tim Curry.
Tim
Tim
Curry.
Curry. Yeah,
Tim
sorry,
Curry.
sorry.
A lot
That
of
was
people
the
don't-
dude from
Man.
Home Alone
Congo
2.
and Congo.
Yes, Home Alone 2. Man, that you know what? That man killed it with that part in the original one.
Yeah.
He did his shit. I was scared of clowns too. I ain't gonna lie.
My parents had got a clown for me 1 year. That shit fucked me up, bro. I was in the corner crying.
That's crazy. I never got a clown. I had like a Power Ranger 1 year.
I would have preferred a fucking Power Ranger.
But
not
it was just
clown.
a nigga in the Power Ranger suit.
That's cool. What'd he do?
Dude, I don't know. Acting like he was gonna fight somebody, but there wasn't nobody to fight.
He was like a crackhead. This nigga got a crackhead. That's some crackhead shit.
You got some people who had Tommy the Clown every year.
That would have been dope. I remember watching Neighbors get Tommy the Clown. I was like, oh man, my Mexican family don't know shit about Tommy the Clown. I ain't
Did you
get
ever
no-
just go down the street?
Yeah. Those was the homies. What you talking about?
Did you jump in a circle?
Nah, I wouldn't jump in the circle. I was
always
on
went
the
to-
edge.
I always
I
went
was
to
the
my-
one step in and like, I was playing.
I was the opposite though. I would want to go to my Mexican neighbors' houses to go to their parties, to go to the fucking carne asadas and shit like that, because that's when I knew like I was having the fucking because if I'm next door and I hear the music all night and the fucking shit, like I'm mad I'm not there. So I'm like,
Boom.
Yeah.
So I'm outside. Look,
Boom,
I see
boom, boom.
everybody sitting up. I'm outside taking the trash out 2-3 times. I'm trying to look for
Cam
somebody,
poking
waiting
his
for the
head.
invite.
Cam poking his head over the hedge, like hey,
Waiting for
baby.
somebody to be like, hey, come on.
That's all it takes. Welcome to the barbecue.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, especially with the carne asada, man. You can't
Yeah,
go
man.
wrong.
Man,
I think
mini
if everybody-
carnitas all night.
If everybody just barbecued out front, I think everybody would get along.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers start crossing over and shit. Like, what y'all gotta go back in the
What's on your grill?
Yeah.
What you got on your grill?
on your grill? Everybody eat the same shit.
Everybody walking around with a plate. You just collect, how
That'd
many
be
grill
dope.
you walk up to. That'd be it.
That'd be dope. That's some
block
dope
party.
shit. Block party.
It'd be
They don't
nice.
have block
It'd be
parties no
nice.
more, bro. They used to have like legit block parties where they would shut it down with the cones and everything.
All right, how many people in the same neighborhood get along with each other? Look at how fucking neighbors look at each other when they walk outside.
Okay, look, that's
Don't
not
park in front of my house.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Oh man.
okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm that. I don't want to know you, neighbor. I'm that, hey, how you doing?
Oh yeah.
I'm that, hey, how you doing? But I don't want to know you like that, neighbor. Like, maybe the name or whatever, I'll dap you up, but that's it. I'm not too friendly.
Right. You know what? Yeah, like you said, back in the day, there was block parties and everything. I don't know what and when everything changed. You know, like you can't park in the front doors in the front neighbor's parking spot because they're like, no, that's my parking spot. Or
Yeah, that's a fight. That's a fight in some neighborhoods on some real shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? How? I don't know. But it blows my mind how some of these neighbors be like that.
You know what changed a lot of things? I don't know if you remember, but before 9/11, everybody would be outside and shit like that. And even specifically like the Halloween after 9/11, like it wasn't cracking outside no more like that. I think that kind of fucked shit up.
Yeah.
That had people scared and shook. And then especially now with the COVID and all that stuff, like that's gonna have the next generation all scared and shook. Even worse because motherfuckers really had to stay inside.
Yeah, it's a damn shame how things are now. You know.
Yeah.
It ain't what it used to be.
Hell no, it ain't what it used to be.
I remember we went from a year of having like a great Halloween, right? And then it wasn't no Halloween.
So they cut that shit all the way out.
Everybody started like, for the next year, like, fuck it. We just gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
So what do you think it's gonna be like this year? This is an early prediction.
I think it's gonna be a lot more open.
I think so too, especially from what we've been going through the past 2 years.
They just took down the mask mandate, right?
Yeah, I'm confused as fuck by that.
I don't even know, man. Especially here in LA County.
He's like, I just keep my sign up.
You know what?
I can't go wrong.
Yeah.
As long as the sign stay up,
Yeah,
people respect the sign.
Right, exactly. I mean, sometimes I do have a lot of people come into the shop without a mask, but if I know no one's in there, I'll be like, it's fine. If it's us, that's completely fine. But if someone comes in, then yeah, wear a mask because you don't know what's their position on the whole mask thing. So gotta respect those borderlines too.
Shit get confusing. I've been in situations where you like walk onto an elevator and you're like, oh. Like, are we doing this? Or are we not doing this?
Yeah.
You got to look around. You got to scan the room low key.
I got a good question. Have you ever had two customers who didn't, or they had a disagreement in the shop? And, you know, like you either had to pick a side or diffuse a situation, or, you know, like how did that work out for you?
In the shop, it hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened.
It goes
hasn't
down in the
happened,
Bionicos shop, but
Imagine we make headlines for that, but it hasn't happened for that. But I hope it doesn't happen. But we'll see. Depending on the situation, obviously.
Because I think that would be like a scenario, you know, especially over a mask thing, you know, of two customers. Maybe somebody say, hey, you know, you're standing too close to me,
Yeah.
or something like
just trying to
that.
start
Right.
fights in the
They
building.
waiting in line. No, because, you know, I know somebody that this happened to, and, you know, they was in a grocery store, and, you know, the person, it was two people. The person behind was like kind of breathing down the other guy's neck, and he tell him like, hey, you too close. Like,
Yeah, that's
you need
wrong,
to be
period.
6 feet.
Yeah,
like, why are
that
you
is-
so close? So, I mean, how do you judge a situation like that? You know, that would be my thing, because you're dealing with the public, you're dealing with the general public, where people coming in. You have, you know, on a busy day, you may have a line like that where a lot of people may want to be in there, especially if you're doing a special or something like that,
Right.
something going on, special event, and, you know, people get a little.
And it's something, and it's something that mentally I know I have to prepare for. But, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, you got to have that common sense. How are you going to be so close to another person like that, breathing down their neck?
Yeah.
I'm like, you just don't do that. Come
I
on
shouldn't
now.
feel your breath on my neck, B.
Right.
Fuck all that. Mask, no mask. That's
Even
wrong.
if it's just one step away, I mean, it'll be a difference instead of being just so close to that each other.
I've been
like,
seeing some crazy things, man. Just people in public just taking things to the extreme of trying to make a point, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't been
yeah.
outside. They're getting adjusted. Give them a second.
Fuck all that. You need to be proper when you come out. Like, I don't know.
It's proper etiquette. Like,
Well, listen, a lot of people don't have common sense. I think that's the biggest
That's
issue.
what-
That's what it is.
but it's a lot of people who
unfortunately.
don't care. They just want to be the one to make a point.
Those are the motherfuckers that get on my nerves.
It'd be for the attention.
The
you
ones
know?
that doing it for
Yeah.
the attention, just to make a
And
point.
that's the thing, that you do it because you're really craving that attention. You're doing it because you just want to annoy the hell out of someone. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's probably both.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why? Just, you know, do your own thing, man. That's it.
Yeah.
Be happy.
Worry about your motherfucking self. Shit.
Yeah.
Don't watch me watch TV.
You ain't paying my bills, so I'm like, come on now.
Yeah.
But
Well, shit, bro. I appreciate you for coming through, man.
yeah, well, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. You know, you guys are awesome. I love what you guys do here, and don't forget, y'all, come check us out. Yummi Yummi Bionicos. That's our Instagram. Bellflower, representing Bellflower now.
Yes, sir.
And then we're on Park Street and Bellflower Boulevard. So whenever.
That's right.
Stop by tomorrow. Check us out. You won't regret it.
Tomorrow, shit.
You won't regret it.
Where they following you at, Cam?
Follow me at CoolAzzCam. CoolAzzCam. And yeah.
Yeah. Milk It. Where they following you at?
You can follow me at milkit_media or subscribe to my website at milkitmediamarketing.com.
Yes, sir. You can find me at I am DJ Punch. You can find the podcast at the FMAP Podcast. Follow Innovative Culture at innovative.culture. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole shabam boo. Baby, we out this bitch. Peace.
Innovative.